So guys, we have Inside Out 2 and this week's box office. Again, they don't have the full global total, as the international box office is actually from last week's and only last week's total box office. The movie has made, without updated international numbers, 581 million. But of course, when they update the international numbers, it will be at over 700 million. That's what the mainstream media reported. So we gotta have them on the word of that one. The movie actually had the biggest hold for an animated movie ever. So I guess Pixar's so-called magic is back, but again, this movie's a sequel. And you'll find out that Hollywood's non-franchise curse continues as well. So Hollywood continues to struggle to get new franchises off the hook, and continues to struggle with that aspect. So Inside Out 2 made a lot of money. Yeah, they have not paid the international numbers for that movie. Next is Bad Boys Ride or Die. Again, international numbers are not here yet. But hey, at least you can access domestic numbers, and this movie is still doing pretty well. Well, at the box office, both Inside Out 2 and Bad Boys Ride or Die have broken even. So Sony at Disney should have to worry about these movies being box office failures and losing money. Okay, so both of these movies have made the money back. Meanwhile, Hollywood continues to struggle with the non-franchise movie. So this movie has a $34 million budget, as what I heard. I'll wait until like later for the international numbers, as this movie doesn't have its international numbers in yet. But again, Hollywood continues to struggle with the no-name recognition non-franchise movies. The struggle has only actually gotten worse for this year. Well, not a single non-franchise movie has made money besides The Beekeeper, and that's it. That's really the only successful non-franchise movie this year. Okay. If you look at the box office, so non-franchise movies, okay, Tarot is one of the few, which is based off a card game. Unsung Hero had a small profit. Monkey Man had a small profit, but the only real successful non-franchise movie was Beekeeper, making $52 million. So Hollywood continues to struggle with the no-name, non-franchise movies, making money. Okay, 20 years ago, movie like Challengers were made like $230 million to $250 million. Okay, same thing with a lot of these movies were made a lot more money back in the day. But this is the modern box office, and it seems like with last year, non-franchise movies continue to struggle at the box office. And the Bikeriders is only the latest of examples of Hollywood's real struggle, which is getting these non-franchise movies to make money. Okay, original movies are always being made, but Hollywood is struggling with these movies now because actor name recognition is not this big thing anymore. It really is not. And that's what sold non-franchise movies in the 90s and 80s. Okay, it was the people like, oh, this guy's in this movie. Oh, this actor's in this movie. Oh, this guy's in this movie. Gotta go see it. You don't really have much of that in 2024. And that is a problem. Hollywood is struggling with non-franchise movies. It's continuing to go into this year. So, yeah. So that's about this Bikeriders movie. So, more bad news for Hollywood as well. Next is the Garfield movie. The Garfield movie has made $224 million at the global box office. As well, the movie has made well past its make money break-even point. Came at the Planet of the Apes, which it made it at $380 million. Don't know if this is the full international numbers or not. But yeah, this movie might actually break even at the very end of its box office run. Because, like last month, this could just be the domestic numbers, as it had a pretty small drop domestically as well. So, it might actually break even. Planet of the Apes might break even. If it continues to struggle internationally, which this is actually the most successful non-franchise movie by global gross, but still it's struggling to find an audience. And it's still struggling internationally as well. So this is another failure for Hollywood. If is definitely another failure. But you gotta be wondering, what if was successful? Next is The Exorcism. Again, not a franchise movie. Again, it's like the 1 millionth Exorcist movie. So yeah, no one went to go see this movie at all. So next is Thelma. And they keep advertising this movie as like this great success for indie movies, but again, it only made $2.2 million. Not a very big success in my book. So yeah. Next is The Watchers, which made $27 million globally. Again, still needs to make way more money to break even. So yeah, this movie is definitely. I don't know what happened now, but yeah. Again, not even M. Night Shyamalan can save non-franchise movies. Even I know this movie was made by his daughter, but not even M. Night Shyamalan can save non-franchise movies anymore. So yeah, another non-franchise movie failing to make money at the box office. Not too surprising whatsoever. Right here and right now, which is another, it is a indie movie. Yeah, no one's seen this movie here. So yeah, this movie, don't know. Verosa continues to lose money at the box office. This movie is effectively done at the box office. So yeah, this movie is effectively done. In 5 weeks, this movie has only made $66 million. Again, this was supposed to make. This was supposed to make 50 million opening, but yeah, and next is The Fall Guy. It's the last but not least, and this movie is having pretty good ratings. Still, after it released on digital screens, which is like your phone and stuff. So this movie is basically done at the box office. It's still a massive box office failure, and another failure for a non-franchise movies. But I think Hollywood is trying with movies like If and Fall Guy, but they really need to up their advertising for these types of movies and actually get people hyped and excited for these types of movies if Hollywood wants to see it in the future. Because this non-franchise movie failing stuff is going to kill Hollywood in the long run. And that's about this video here. Goodbye.